I have no particular investment in the Alien series, not in general. The first one is obviously a revered classic, and rightfully so, but it's also conceptually simple enough it really didn't need a sequel. Of course, we got one, and it somehow defied all odds and was really good, but that's where it should have ended, because you're not gonna defy the odds a second time. And they didn't. Alien 3 was just a miserable slog. I close my eyes and all I can see is the worst compositing I've ever seen in a major motion picture, and that god-awful low-res video slow-mo shot of the flare where they fucked up the aspect ratio and thought we wouldn't notice. Alien Resurrection is not a brilliant movie, but I did enjoy it on a semi-ironic level. It's dumb schlock, but I like dumb schlock, so I had fun. But this is the game, not the movie, so everything's a bit different. And I haven't heard anybody say it's crap, so who knows? Get ready to meet the mother of all aliens. Didn't we already do that in the second movie? Ellen Ripley died trying to wipe out the aliens. Now, 200 years later, scientists have resurrected Ripley, along with the alien queen, hoping to create the ultimate weapon. Teamed with a crew of renegade space pirates, oh, now I just want to play Metroid Prime, on a research vessel headed for Earth, they must fight for survival and destroy the aliens once and for all. Try to outwit the alien intelligence as they communicate with each other, react to sound and player tactics, and hunt alone and in packs. The last time I played an Alien game that claimed to have good AI was Isolation, which drove me nuts with how contrived the AI is. Like, when you hide in lockers, there's a chance it will just inexplicably check out the locker you're in and find you, even though if you watch it from elsewhere, it never checks lockers any other time. So the only reason it even looks is because the act of getting into a locker triggers that part of its AI, which instantly makes it feel like a canned AI and destroys immersion. And that lack of verisimilitude makes the alien not scary. However, that's a survival horror sort of thing, and this appears to be a straight shooter, so that shouldn't be as much of a problem here. Stay alert, watch your back. Aliens can run along walls and ceilings. Fair enough. Ambient sound and game sound effects, that's weirdly redundant, straight from the Alien Resurrection movie, albeit massively compressed to fit into 2 megs of RAM. Well, actually far less, considering the engine graphics and scripting take up most of that. Use weapons such as the pulse rifle, flamethrower, electric gun, burner, grenade launcher, and rocket launcher. I find it really odd they gave the electric gun a second parenthetical name, like it has a colloquial AKA, which it wouldn't because it's a made-up sci-fi gun. Amazingly, the game supports surround sound, which was pretty unusual at this time. There are a handful of PS1 and N64 era games that do, like Colony Wars, Rogue Squadron, and some of Rare's games, but it was definitely not a standard feature at this time. The oldest game I know of that has surround sound is the original Need for Speed on the 3DO in 1994, but even here in 2000, it's still uncommon. Dolby Surround, ProLogic, is a very crap surround format because it only has one rear channel that's also very narrow band, but it's still better than stereo, and now you can decode it in ProLogic 2, which gives better results. And if you're not playing games in surround sound, I can't even begin to convey what you're missing. And I mean real surround sound, not that unconscionable virtual shit headphones try to do where they fuck up the phase, or sound bars that try to bounce it off the walls, which never really works. In the manual here, I like checking the credits to see if I recognize names from other things, and I don't here, but I noticed there's no one listed as composer. So does this game not have any music? That would actually be kind of interesting. I often wish more stuff was brave enough not to have a score, especially nowadays where sound design has gotten so rich and complex. It's not like the old days where music was often pulling double duty to make up for an otherwise sparse soundtrack. I do like this adorable ad on the back about some police chase game I've never heard of that says, "This is the real thing," which it demonstrably isn't. But it's written in that style where the words are stacked in all different sizes and offsets, which makes me think of that old "you wouldn't steal a X" anti-piracy PSA that used to be at the start of every DVD, with its nauseous, flashing, stuttery, quick cuts and glitchy screen effects thing that was popular in the early 2000s for some reason, as can also be seen in the game Black, for example. I think that type of editing was finally laid to rest by Max Payne 3, which did it so profusely and unapologetically it can simply never be outdone. Don't get me wrong, Max Payne 3 is a great game, but the flashing gets old in rather short order. But my god, I've been rambling a long time. Let's play this fucker. Argonaut. Where do I know that name from? Did they do Croc? It's weird they've done a CG recreation of the movie instead of showing actual movie footage. Oh, she's full of steam like a baked potato. I mean, surely if you have the license to make an Alien Resurrection game, I mean, you have the license, couldn't you show footage of the movie? Which theoretically would cost a lot less than making CG recreations of scenes from the movie. It is weirdly devoid of sound, though, which is... There's only like an occasional abstract-ish sound. Which makes it feel like something is missing. Well, now we have sound. Oh my god, I'm on the edge of my seat. Alright. That actually looks... Well, of course, we had to have that at the end. Predictable. This game is best played in the dark. Well, luckily I am in the dark. I play all games in the dark because frankly, if you're watching movies or playing video games not in the dark, you're doing it wrong. But that scene actually that cutscene, that video looked pretty good for a PS1 cutscene, but it's still odd to me they did it in CG instead of just showing clips from the movie. Which if you did, you could make that a selling point on the back of the box, you know, see clips from the actual movie. Now, first of all, I probably have to... Oh no, it's in analog mode. Alright. Let's go into the options. Game options, difficulty, easy, normal, hard. It's only 3, there's not a very hard. Ordinarily, I tend to play most games on hard, but I don't really know what to expect here, and it's a little different when you're recording because, A, I have to think of what I'm talking about while playing, but also if hard results in me dying a lot, that's not very interesting to watch. I want to do hard, but at the risk of it resulting in uninteresting footage, I'm actually not going to. Sound, let's swap that bitch to Dolby. Control options, configuration. Yeah, see, this is interesting. We're doing dual stick here, where the left stick is move and the right stick is look, which is the way it is nowadays. That's like modern shooter controls, which at the time this game was made was actually somewhat newfangled, because a lot of games at this time did tank controls where it was half and half. Instead of all move on the left and all look on the right, it was left stick would be walk forward and backward, but turn left and right. And then right stick would be like strafe left and right or look up and down. Or you would strafe with the shoulders or something like that. Amusingly, one anecdote I know of this game is there was a critic at the time in some like game review publication who like savaged this game for this control scheme at the time because it was kind of non-standard back then. And he talked about it like it was the worst thing ever and it made the game unplayable, which... with the benefit of hindsight, is funny now because that's the control scheme games have had for like 20 years. And so reading somebody talk about it like it's newfangled and confusing is actually quite funny nowadays. You could do, Turok did the kind of dual stick thing. Of course, there's not 2 sticks on the N64, but you like move with the C buttons and aim with the stick. So that didn't necessarily have the tank controls. GoldenEye and Perfect Dark did, but you could switch them to the Turok layout and it's much better that way, but it's cool to see dual stick controls here because it's going to make this feel less dated than a lot of console shooters from this era. Oh, there you go. That's old school. Move and turn with the left stick, and then strafe with the shoulders. Yeah. That's more what you'd be used to at the time. And in fact, that this is here makes it even funnier that critic bitched about the control scheme because he could have played it the then common way by switching it to this. Now, interestingly, there are mouse options here. This game does support the PlayStation mouse, which I didn't realize the PlayStation had a mouse until I saw it on the back of this box. But that'd be quite a spectacular console shooter experience because you could aim with a mouse like a PC game. You'd have like your left hand on the controller and your right hand on the mouse. So you're getting analog movement like a console game instead of the very limited digital movement of a keyboard, but the much superior aiming of a mouse. Like that would be probably an amazing way to play this game. Unfortunately, I don't own a PlayStation mouse, so I can't do that, but I would love to try that someday. Amazingly, we can actually adjust the dead zone, which even to this day, a lot of games don't let you do. Display options. Oh my god. The game. Oh, I thought it crashed. Okay. We recommend you play this game in the dark. Reduce your TV brightness to its minimum setting. That's a little different back in the day of CRTs. Now increase your TV brightness gradually until the left facehugger in the box is only just visible. That's actually pretty much where my TV is, and this will actually give me a reference for grading the recording. Let's dive in.
USM Auriga, all systems nominal. Containment field at maximum.
Ooh, I like the processing on that voice. It actually sounds pretty cool. Frame rate is fantastic. Oh my god, the look is inverted. No. No. Control options. Invert Y. No. That is some fucked up shit right there. Okay. Ooh. Well, the frame rate was fantastic, but there's certain spots where it dips quite badly. But then other times it's like butter smooth. Oof. So it's not very consistent, but... Why did my own voice come from behind me? That was actually kind of creepy. It sounded like somebody was talking behind me.
Biocontainment unit, please report to R&D dissection chambers. Breach in progress.
Oh, I love the modulation warble in that voice. That sounds really good. And holy crap, the graphics are amazing. Like, this game looks really fucking good. And yet runs really well. We don't have like the Turok 2 problem where it looks amazing but doesn't run. Okay, so there's an item here, clearly. Cell block Alpha 1. I'm guessing that means that's a keycard. Clearly something horrible happened here. I'm already tired of that heartbeat sound, though, I have to say. Poor bastard here. Got, obliterated. Ugh. Death by Hickey, apparently. Hopefully the heartbeat is just because I'm not at max health, and isn't just something this game does all the time, because if this game does it all the time, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, so back here we have this thing, which is... Oh. I think that was a disguised load. And the lighting effect here, look at that. I mean, kind of makes my eyes hurt because I hate strobe lights, but it's an impressive dynamic light. Remember, we're running on really limited hardware here, even for the time. By 2000, the PlayStation was really showing its age.
Discharges present in this sector.
Man, and I have to say, the surround sound is actually really good. The imaging, the positional panning is more accurate than I expected. Although, as I mentioned earlier, I am decoding this in ProLogic 2, not the ProLogic 1 you would be using at the time. Okay, that does appear to be off long enough for me to grab whatever that is. Also, that looks like a gun. Okay, we have a pistol. Rather than diving into that electricity, I actually want to look over here first. Ooh. Oh. Come on! And it looks like this is just a balcony to show me that, so I do have to go the other way. The atmosphere here is shockingly effective for such an old game. Like, I'm already, like, totally into this and loving it. Other than I'm really sick of the heartbeat, but this game looks great, it sounds great, the surround sound is surprisingly well implemented. Can I just turn these off? Can I shoot them? Oh, I can. Okay.
Power rerouted.
And by rerouted, I mean off. Small med kit. Oh, and they're doing that old school thing where they call it a meta kit instead of med kit. Isn't that weird? They were always called for years. Video games called them medi kits, like medical, but kit. Ooh, hey. I think the ladders actually work pretty well. If I just like... Oh yeah, I sort of just magnetize to it. Okay, so R2 reloads. Getting on and off of ladders, for some reason, is something so many shooters struggle with. Where you're like trying, especially when you're going up is always fine. It's going down, sometimes you don't quite stick to it, so you just fall. Here, you stick right to it. It's a little unorthodox in that it's independent of which direction you're looking. Normally, if you look down and press forward, you would go down. Here, forward always goes up, and down always goes down. I do like that the sound effect is different, though. You get steps going up and a slide going down, which is cool. But anyways, I was complaining about with med kits. They always used to be called medi kits. Like here, I'll pick that up. Small medi kit. Yeah. But in more recent years, that kind of got dropped, and nowadays they're just called med kits, without the extra syllable. I'm not sure if that's actually interesting, but it's a thing I've noticed. Also, I have no clue if this pistol has infinite ammo. I suspect it does, because there's no second number. There's more hickey fatalities here. This is a real shame. Oh, ooh. He's actually partially decapitated too. Look at that. Wow. That's actually surprisingly brutal. Got a flashlight. $5 says it sucks and or runs out of batteries very, very quickly. Oh, yep, 100. It has a little gauge next to it. And oh my god, look how fast that drains! Holy shit! It does recharge when I turn it off. I think that is indeed the shortest battery life I have ever seen in a video game, and that's fucking saying something. I'm not even quite sure what happened there. It's like the alien tripping into the barrel just made it explode and it killed both of them. I think somebody died over there. What is this? Oh, it's a save point. Sure. Slot 1. Yeah, the virtual card is empty. Because believe it or not, I just bought a PS3 this year. 2022, that is, depending on when you're watching this.
Will all non-essential personnel please report to lifeboats?
Do we have enough of them? I can be a little brazen here because I did just save. I just realized I don't think there's a jump. There's a crouch button. So that's the quick turn. Yeah, it's quicker than... It's quicker than doing it manually. I'd say by about half. Do I go this way? Well, that door's unlocked. I kind of want to go over here, though. What is down here? And man, it is cool to hear doors close actually behind me in a game this old. It's like I said, they don't support surround sound very often this long ago. Okay, that's clearly a keycard slot. You do not have the proper security clearance to access the warehouse. Hopefully the key is actually called warehouse key, so I know it's to that. And I don't know at what point... Well, there's the warehouse key. I don't know at what point this game is going to start throwing aliens at me. I feel like we're in that phase where it's doing the building tension thing, and it's not going to throw us into combat just yet. I got a pistol, which I already had, so... Is that just an alternate place to get one, or does that give me ammo and this thing doesn't have infinite ammo as I originally suspected? I don't know. But I feel like the game is doing that building tension thing where they're gonna show me a few glimpses of the alien, but not actually have me fight one yet. So I'm not actually being that cautious because I'm not suspecting one's gonna pop out quite yet, but I could be horribly wrong about that. Got a medium med kit. There appears to be grenades there, but I don't quite know how to grab them. There's some dead guys and a picnic table in the way, and there's no, like, reach out and grab it button. Can I blow up the table? Holy shit! Wow! Okay. Wow. I wasn't expecting it to explode and vaporize the dead guys. Apparently this pistol is absolutely amazing. Lifeboats unavailable in this area. Please proceed to the engineering deck bays. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, so does shooting the dead bodies make them explode? No. But it does splatter blood everywhere. I'm guessing we do have infinite ammo at this point. Amazingly, the bullet casings... Wow. Have actual collision? Yeah. They actually hit the wall and bounce off. Look at that. That is definitely not a thing you saw in every game at this point. They often just fall through the floor. I mean, even, I think Battlefield 3 does that. So this game actually does that better than Battlefield 3, which is kind of shocking. Okay, I guess this is a lift. Or it's a lateral thing, I'm not sure. There's a dude there. Is he hostile? Or is he just gonna die when I walk forward? Hey bud, are you hostile? Yeah, you're hostile. Okay. I don't know why I even bothered checking. This is a first-person shooter. Wait a minute, was my blood smoking there? That'd be a fantastic detail if it is. Alright, where'd you go, bud? Oh, there you are. Unfortunately, this alarm is somehow louder than your gunshots, so I didn't hear you there. Ooh. Guessing that was a headshot. Oh, there's a lot of these dudes. Alright, no problem. Sadly, it appears I can't take their guns. Although, looking at it, I think it might actually just be the pistol I'm using. Although, when they're holding it, it looks humongous. Oh crap, there's one behind me as well. Could we not? I do have medkits. I should probably just start filling up my health instead of running around with it fairly low. Okay, that turns off the alarm. I don't know if they're infinitely spawning as long as that alarm is going. They might be. Seemed like they were coming out of nowhere. Anyway, to elaborate on the casings, they're also panned in surround. If I fire, so it flies to the right, and then I turn, so it's behind me. If I turn left, so it's behind me. Yeah, they are actually panned in surround sound. Holy crap, that's amazing. I mean, later games did that. Halo in particular, Halo 1, with the, like, crazy high rate of fire on the original assault rifle. Just spewing casings everywhere, and they were all rendered in collision and had panned sound effects triggered on collision. It just sounds amazing. They're all scattering around you in Dolby Digital, but that's obviously on vastly more powerful hardware. Oh, there is an alien. Oh, shit. Oh, it's kind of fast. Ow. Sadly, this game does a thing that I absolutely hate in games. It's a big pet peeve of mine, is you move slower backwards than you do forward. There's forward. There's backwards. So when you're trying to step backwards away from that alien, it's much faster than you are. Which is actually very annoying. Anyway, still rambling about the casings, which I shouldn't be at this point. Even games much newer than this, often the sound effect for the casing is just part of the gunshot sound, and it's just always panned right. And so even if you're turning around while you're shooting, it always lands to your right. It's not panned in space based on the location of the physics object. Borderlands 2, for example, has completely fake casings. They just fly off screen to the right and stop existing, which looks really silly if you're looking straight down. But even if you turn right while firing, you never see them because they're just in the first-person gun overlay. They don't eject into the environment. In Borderlands 1, they do fly out and down, but they still just fall through the ground because it's an overlay, and the perspective makes no sense. Consequently, the sound effect has no relation to the casing's location in space because they're completely fake and don't hit anything. So, we've already killed an alien, which is, What? Wait, what? Okay, I think I take back what I said earlier. I think I just fell off the ladder. Well, earlier it felt like the ladder worked really well, but, I think I have to rescind that assessment.
Pressure released.
I didn't realize that was the thing I needed to do, but okay. Now, I'm gonna guess I go back up here and there is now another alien. Just because that's a logical thing to do at this point. Oh no, it's enemies. Okay, well, that's close enough. Well, the control scheme does feel completely modern because it is the modern dual stick system, but that doesn't change the fact that the aiming is in fact quite stiff. It does not feel very good. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, where the hell did you come from? Okay, you legit just spawned in behind me, didn't you? It's not the stiffest aiming I've experienced from this era. It feels its age, let me put it that way. That looks like a new gun. Shotgun. And yeah, we have a second number, so indeed, that is our total pool. And it's in multiples of 2, and it has 2 barrels, so I'm guessing... I mean, it's clearly a double barrel, but I'm guessing it's going to do the thing where every time I pull the trigger, it fires 2 shots, which means it's going to be very ammo inefficient, which I don't like. So I released pressure to something, but I don't know what that does for me. Oh, there's a door here. I actually didn't see that one. There's a dude there. Hello, dude. Are you important, or are you just going to get eviscerated as soon as I look in here? My god, you have a ponytail. Is that a ladder? Oh, that looks like a ladder. It doesn't go anywhere, but I wanted to check. I don't know why I'm sitting here waiting for him to talk. He's clearly not going to. He's envious of my superior ponytail. Hello, sir. Oh, there's no voice. Okay. Although I was probably safer in there than out here. Yeah. I suppose I should thank you anyway. Why? You can have the keycard I left in there. Good luck finding a lifeboat. Yeah, you too, bro. I have a feeling you're gonna die as soon as you're off screen. And I'm gonna pick up this keycard by walking backwards. Because my game design instincts tell me, yep, it's gonna spawn something behind me when I pick it up. Did I call that or what? And I was completely wrong. This does not fire 2 shots at once. So here's a question. Do they ever play dead? I half expected that thing to get back up, and I'm not sure why. So luckily, that means I do actually get 4 shots with the shotgun before reloading. I was afraid it would only be 2.
Access granted.
Excellent. Which, actually, I should just be using the shotgun until I run out of ammo. I kind of want to switch to the pistol to save ammo, but... it's really not worth it. Ripley to engineering. Is anyone there? Ripley, this is Call. So you escaped. Listen, Call, the monitor is showing that one of the lifeboats is jammed. And its engines are overheating. It will blow up the entire ship if it's... Really? The entire ship? Since when did you care about anyone but yourself? Yeah, the entire ship includes me. There isn't much time. Just do it, Call, or we're all dead. Alright, I got it. Honestly, I'm actually kind of happy they're not doing voice acting there, because the actual actors would have been unviably expensive. So it would have ended up being just random actors doing impressions like you get in old Star Wars games. And I hate that. It's never not distracting. So I would rather have this, where it's just text and you can just read it and imagine the right voices. It's fine. Okay. So, although there was a load screen, we are where we left off. Or, actually, we're not? Oh, no, I see. We've just switched to the other character. Okay. Shotgun shells, although I do not have a shotgun. And the HUD is a different color, which is kind of cool. We appear to have a motion tracker, which has the appropriate motion tracker sound effect. I like that. Although, until I've seen a dot actually appear on it, I'm not sure what its update rate is. If it's real-time like Halo, or if it only updates after each pulse, at which point it really wouldn't be very useful. Can I get past this? No. Oh no! Is this crate explosive? Yes, it is. And I have a shotgun, which it gave to me so immediately upon switching to this character, it makes me wonder why this character doesn't just start with it, because we didn't even face a single enemy without it. So I kind of should have just had it. That is clearly a crawl space blocked by a barrel. I'm assuming that's bad people breaking in, so I'm going to leave. Man, I gotta say, I'm loving this so far. Like, for real, this is kind of great. I don't know if I'm going the right way. I don't think I am. I'm moving very slowly for some reason. And now I'm not. I guess the incline makes me... that slight incline made me slow down. Ooh. Ooh. What is over here? Laser energy clip. That must be ammo for a weapon, I guess. So it hasn't noticed me. That door's locked. Awful lot of dead guys here. Is this the room I was just in? And those are the guys that broke in are now dead? Or is this a different room that just looks exactly like the one I was in? Except the hole I jumped down isn't here, so clearly this isn't the room I came from? Oh, there's a ladder here. Oh, I didn't see it because it looks the same as these from a distance. Yeah, we are playing in glorious 240p. It's hard to tell things apart at anything other than point-blank range. Is there anything over here? Oh, that's interesting. The version of the texture with the light lit actually changes the entire box's texture because you can see its pixel arrangement changing all over instead of just that one area. So it just has two entire textures it swaps out instead of just overlaying that region. I guess that must have been simpler in some way. Can I blow this up? Is there anything in it? That's a no. I don't know if there's anything... Oh, there is something on that landing. Okay. Alright, come on, ladder. Don't fail me now. Okay. The ladders work pretty well. I fell off that one somehow, but so far, the rest of them have been alright. I've played shooters with much worse ladders than this before, so, Ooh. Did it just vaporize? Wow. Okay. Well, we have some comedy electrical arcing here. Oh, we're just making the dead body twitch. Oh, that's fucking great. Look at that. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, that was great. That was worth the price of admission right there. I'm not sure that was intended to be comical, but it certainly was. Now there's no jump button, otherwise I would try to jump that gap. I guess I have to go the long way around. Can use that med kit. So the reason that that last alien got a hit on me is because I actually pulled R2 to shoot it. Because I'm used to the 360 where the trigger is shoot. But on the PS3, the PS3 controller has the actual triggers on it. Just instinctually, I want that to be fire, and it's R1, not R2. Generator shut down. Power rerouted. Alright, that should solve our arcing problem. I don't hear the arcing anymore, so I think we're in the clear. I do hate, though, so you've probably noticed already. If I'm on the ladder, up and down is up and down on the ladder, but regardless of which way I'm looking, if I press left or right, I strafe left and right on the ladder. So to step off of it, I move to the right. But I want to turn right to look where I'm going, at which point now, although I'm looking that way, it's not forward to step off because forward goes up the ladder, so it is still right to go right. But even though I've looked right, when I actually clear the ladder, my aim snaps back forward, facing the ladder, even though I was facing to the right. And that really annoys me because I want to get off the ladder facing the direction I'm going, and boom, my view goes the other way and I have to turn right again. I hate that. Oh god, trying to aim. So like if I do this, go up here, I look left to be looking where I'm going, I step left, oh, and I fall off the ladder. Never mind. You get what I'm saying. So I can go up top, which doesn't appear to be a door, but there might be items over there. Let me take a look. And there's a thing here. Laser energy clip. You know, I'm actually starting to think I might want to decrease the dead zone. Right. I'll drop that by 1. Ooh, that's like basically none. But that's more what I'm used to in modern shooters. I'll give that a try. That I can make fine adjustments better that way. That's why I'm having a hard time tracking moving targets. Seems like 3 is the magic number for the pistol blowing stuff up. Secondary engine overheating. Alright. Well, the shotgun fires faster than I thought it could. Seems to do very inconsistent damage, though. Sometimes it seems to blow them up in one hit, and at that time it took 3. It's probably just a result of it having very, very, very short range, because it's a video game shotgun, and that's just a thing game developers do for some reason. Which, by the way, is not how shotguns work. Caution is advised in the engineering section. Alright. Even with fairly short barrels, like the shortest barrel you can legally own is, here in the US, is 18.5 inches on a shotgun.
Your attention, please. Security breach, MedLab 15.
Alright, guessing that's another alien. Even within the shortest legal barrel, you still have quite a tight cluster at even a fair bit of range. The idea that you can't hit anything more than 2 feet away is purely a video game concept. Fuel delivery system malfunction. Divert to primary something. Ooh, that was a nice reverb in here. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Different reverbs in different rooms. Again, standard feature now, but for when this game was made, that's pretty nifty. So far, on a technical level, I am kind of blown away by this game. Now, this is a very late PS1 game. This is 2000, which is the year the PS2 came out, so... The PS1 had been around for a while at this point. So it's not shocking to see a game really pushing it to the limits, but... Man, the technical quality of this game is quite remarkable. What's not quite remarkable is my ability to aim. Again, it's very stiff. It both feels like a modern game and very much doesn't at the same time. It's kind of surreal, actually. But I really can't blame the game for that. That's purely an artifact of its age. And this is a problem because, yeah, I can't do damage fast enough. It was a bit of a shame, but that's what happens when you run out of shotgun shells. Take 2.
Pressure reaching danger levels. Caution is advised in the engineering section.
That line didn't play last time. I do like that these load screens are seamless, though.
Please. Security breach, MedLab 15.
I mean, we're doing the Metroid Prime thing, where, wow. That's quite the death animation. A little bit comical, though. We're doing the Metroid Prime thing, where the load screen takes the form of waiting for a door to open. Of course, this is before Metroid Prime. So it's not, like, totally seamless, but it is better than looking at an actual load screen. So I do this. 2 will show up behind me. I'm just gonna back against the wall. So I have a pretty straight shot at him. Theoretically. There we go. Now I actually have some shells left for when I do this. Also, I will back in, just to be safe. Hello. Yeah, I just realized the spread pattern on this thing is, oh crap. Did not mean to stand up there. Why am I... Is there like a ladder here? Why was I standing up? Yeah, the spread pattern on this shotgun is appalling. So that is why it's really only taking them out in one hit if I'm deep-throating them with it. So, typical video game shotgun bullshit there. Come on, come back up. Let me shoot you. I'm gonna have to go down there and face it at point-blank range with this crappy pistol. Well, I'm gonna have my medium med kit equipped. Man. Yeah, they do a lot of damage. 2 hits is most of my bar. That looked like a load door, so... Oh, crap. Ah, a laser gun. Okay, that is clearly blocking the way, and I don't know... Can I blow up this pipe and just flood the entire room with flame? Which wouldn't be helpful, but I figured I'd check. Clearly I divert that somewhere else. Starting to notice that diverting things is a major level design element in this game. Which is perfectly acceptable in a shooter, but it's weird to see a pattern emerging already. This game does sounds in the distance quite well. Like, really well, actually. That's a thing that's surprisingly difficult to do, making things sound believably, like, in the distance. Because typically you would record things close and then process them to sound distant. Which is actually harder to do convincingly than you might think, if you've never tried to do it. That's sparking, so I'm guessing it's broken.
Access denied. Engineering deck 2.
That's a yes. How about this side? Power flow to reactor 1 reduced. Not halted, just reduced. I'm guessing that's good. Oh! This thing's badass. Oh, but its mag doesn't last very long. I wasn't watching the ammo gauge. That counts down crazy fast. So, does this door now open? No. Okay, so I'm guessing, yeah, I just go back to where that flame was spewing out of the pipe, I guess. This is a nice touch. I do like that, I'm just checking that door. I don't want to be distracted talking about something and get my ass munched. I do like the top of the ladders. The caution marking thing turns red at the top. So, like, if you were on this platform, it marks the top. It feels like something that might actually be done in this sort of environment. I mean, outside the context of a video game. So it's a neat detail. Yeah, the frame rate tanks when it's loading. I like that there's no load screen, but it's not successfully convincing me that there isn't loading happening. Wow, those tiny little bursts I did took 20 ammo. Alright, so we have more flame blocking the way. Indeed, there is a pattern emerging, so I guess we go the other way. There will probably be a thing to divert it. Or this one's also blocked, although there is a valve here.
Flow to reactor 2 reduced.
Ooh. Some shotgun shells is nice. I kind of like the shotgun more.
Power flow to reactor 3 reduced.
Although the laser gun has actual range, so maybe not. Yeah, as long as you wait for it and let them close in a bit. Shotgun's not bad, but it is not anywhere near the most awesome shotgun I've seen in a game. Certainly not the most awesome double-barreled shotgun I've seen in a game. One of the better ones is in the 2003 game Chaser.
Reduced. Access granted. Engineering deck 2.
It has a pretty sweet double-barrel semi-automatic shotgun. It has 2 barrels, 2 ejection ports. When you fire, it ejects a casing both directions, one to the left, one to the right. It's actually pretty cool.
Run!
Ooh. Yeah, hard to aim when the frame rate tanks, which it is right here. Some laser, excellent. Since we're blowing through it at a shocking rate.
Lifeboat release failure in Bay E2. Detonator coils required for manual release.
Okay, already out of laser ammo nearly. Glorious. I got multiple ways to choose from. Not sure which way to go first. I'm gonna go down first, I think. Oh, yes, we're gonna be doing this. A crawl space. Detonator. Okay, yep, that's the thing for manual release. Is it just me, or do these seem kind of chubby? Every time I see one, it looks kind of wide to me. That is clearly broken. Which means, yes, we're gonna have to crawl through the vents. And that decal is hovering in space. And we can see the edge of it. Not gonna complain there. I mean, I realize how old this game is. Interesting roaring wind sound effect in there. I'm not sure that quite works. It had a very obvious loop on it. You know, the whole behind me thing is starting to get predictable. Oh god, if I could actually switch to my other weapons. Ugh. Also, not only is spawning them behind me getting predictable, but spawning them behind me isn't terribly productive in the first place when I do have a motion tracker. Which way do I go? Yeah, I think it was this way. Yeah, because the save thing was to the right. There is starting to be a problem of everything looks the same syndrome. But then again, the graphics are so good, I can kind of forgive it. No, I can't aim. Ooh, I'll try to save some laser energy. Oh. That was actually a facehugger. Don't know, can a facehugger actually latch onto me? Is that an instant game over if it does? This time, I have some laser left. Yes, critically low on ammo. There's another detonator. I don't know how many I actually need. Looks like 4. This bastard couldn't even leave me ammo when he died. Alright, so this likely means I'm gonna have to start crawling through these fucking ducts, and I really don't want to have to do that. Some more crap over here. Can I steal these detonators? Are they still functional? No. This would be a fantastic time to have some shotgun shells left. And I don't. And oh no, the incline here is pinching me against the ceiling so I can barely move. I don't think it's supposed to work that way. Ooh. Felt like that one took more damage than normal. Alright, some ammo. Gladly. Ooh, heads clipping into the wall. And yeah, on these inclines, absolutely amazing. On these inclines, I get wedged on the ceiling. That's not good. That could have used a little bit of refinement. I guess this way? Not entirely sure what I'm looking for. I hear gunfire here over there. I hear a gunfire over there, though, which presumably was this guy. Hopefully, that means he left me ammo when he died. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have tried that with a pistol. I wanted to save ammo, but instead I just traded health for ammo. You better have left me some ammo, you bastard. Apparently not. Well, there is some over here. Reload. Oh god, there's another one. No, please stop. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Now I'm glad I didn't play this on hard. You know, I haven't actually looked at these doors up here. Okay, yeah, here's a silo with a lifeboat still in it. That one's locked. And where does this go? Holy shit, I blew its head off. Wow. At least does seem to be quite a variety of death animations, which is always nice. Okay, what do we have up here? Ah, yes. This is the place to put the detonators. Alright, 3 more to go. Alright, grab this. You appear behind me, because of course you do. We're doing the Doom 3 thing. Right, here's detonator 3. And now I have to crawl through the vents with basically no ammo. It's probably going to get me horribly, horribly, miserably, violently killed. And there is a laser clip in here somewhere, although I have forgotten where. I'm also entering from a different angle, I think, than I was last time. Or am I? I actually don't know. I've just gone in a circle. Oh, come on, that was point blank in the head. There's no excuse for that to have taken 2. Oh god, I forgot to switch weapons. Wow, that went fantastically well. I'm going to pretend that went entirely according to plan. I meant to do that. Alright, so I do have 4 detonators. Well, I have 3 because I already placed the one. I believe it's over here. Or no, it's up a floor. And then it's over here. This door, correct? Or no, it's up this ladder. Alright, let's put these fucking things in. Oh, and I have to wait for the readout to go away before I can do another one. So it takes forever. Detonator coils inserted. Final lifeboat ready for launch. Do I have to do that? Lifeboat jettisoned. Access granted. To what? Is it this door now unlocked? Yes. Okay, that's the one that was locked before. Well, unfortunately, we can't take the lifeboat out of here, so, we're still hosed. Ripley, this is Cole. Ripley here. I've released the lifeboat, and I'm heading back to the Betty. Can you make it here? Not yet. I'm at the other end of the ship near the research deck. The research deck? Listen, Ripley, destroy any other clones you find. Ooh, that research can't fall into the wrong hands. Don't worry. It's personal. Back to Ripley. You know, I actually don't remember there being a character named Cole. It occurs to me I actually can't remember very much of Alien Resurrection. It's been a while since I've seen it. I saw it once. I remember it had Winona Ryder looking interminably pouty, because that's apparently all she can do. And it has Michael Wincott in it, who I'm usually a huge fan of, but he's kind of wasted in the movie because, if I recall, he doesn't have much to say, and I think he dies fairly early on. It's a shame, because Michael Wincott...
Please. Evacuation incomplete. Civilian presence detected on levels 2, 3, 9, and 13.
My god, how many levels are there? Which is a shame, because Michael Wincott's actually kind of awesome. And more importantly, Michael Wincott's voice is awesome.
There are those who said this day would never come. What have they to say now?
Do you know, Arbiter, the elites have threatened to resign, to quit the High Council, because of this exchange of hats?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Please don't. No. I don't want to be pregnant. No, 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 no. Okay, well, luckily they're extremely ineffectual, because I was extremely ineffectual there, and yet still succeeded. If I blow this up, does it come out still? Oh, god, no. God, I could throw the pellets more accurately than that. Luckily, it does seem to be forgiving with them actually leaping at you. They don't just pounce on you immediately like they do in the movies. They give you plenty of time to react, unlike that. I need to stop walking around with the pistol out, because switching weapons is exactly the amount of time it takes to die. And this game has the Doom 3 level obsession with spawning stuff behind you every time you pick something up or open a door or activate something. I didn't like that in Doom 3, and I'm not digging it here. Although, that being said, I love Doom 3. I fall into the seemingly kind of small camp that thinks Doom 3 is brilliant. I absolutely love that game. I don't even know how many times I've played that game, but it's a lot. Now don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. There are some serious problems with Doom 3, but overall, it's just damn good fun. But yes, indeed, one of the major problems it has is the constantly spawning stuff behind you, which gets old fast, man. And it gets laughably predictable fast, too. Yeah, I do like the steaming effect on the blood. Like it's, you know, acid burning. And like I mentioned earlier in the game, when I got shot, my own blood on the floor seemed to be steaming. As Ripley, at least, because since she's cloned with the alien DNA or whatever, she's got the, her blood is acidic, like the aliens, which of course factors into the end of the movie. Okay, here I want to know. If I just shoot these before they open... Yeah, they just open anyway. I was hoping if I shot them before they hatched, I could prevent the facehugger from coming out at all, but it does not appear to be the case. Oh, well, that's scrabbling. What does this do? Security disabled. Did I want to do that? Was that the force field I saw when I first entered this area? Or are there like auto turrets back here that would otherwise kill me? Come on. Turn around, because I'm sure there's going to be one behind me. Clone security 1 and some shotgun shells. And amazingly, it didn't spawn one behind me. So we are marginally less predictable than Doom 3. Marginally. Clearance granted. Oh. This is going to be a room with a clone in it I have to kill, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh, that's glorious. Look at that. Oh, that is proper fucked up. I approve of that thoroughly. But it needs to be destroyed. You don't belong in this world. Observation balcony, motion tracker. Finally. It was nice of them to print billboard-sized prints of their disgusting abominations. Oh. That kind of took me off guard. There was this stock punch sound effect behind me, which apparently was the door crushing the alien corpse. Not sure why they chose to use a comedy sound effect for that, but what can you do? At least the shotgun reloads really quickly. Okay, so it's not this thing that got disabled. Yeah, that is just R&D, so clearly I need a separate keycard for that. Gonna use some medkits. Luckily, so far, I've not needed to use the flashlight, which is a huge relief. Because it fucking sucks. Please don't. Luckily, they have a very big hitbox. Oh! Well, I was right about the auto guns. Okay. But man, the lighting in this game is really fucking good. I could do with less flickering. That's a personal thing. I'm just not... Strobe lights I find kind of annoying, but nonetheless, this game's remarkably moody. For something of this era, this is really immersive. Other than the, yeah, constantly spawning stuff behind me, which is so contrived that it really does break immersion. Because as soon as you start doing that, it starts to feel transparently video gamey, which does kind of ruin the effectiveness. Guessing you're going to spawn behind me here because there's some pickups. And what do you know? See what I mean? Man, they do pop satisfactorily, though. I don't know why I'm stumbling all over my words today. I don't normally do that. I successfully said verisimilitude earlier. I do wish there was more than one footstep when you're in the ducts, though. Okay, so that's that room I was in earlier. So I want to look over here. This, oop, yep, indeed. There's more items. There's a large medkit. Excellent. How many do I have? Just the one. 4 mediums. No smalls. I do have 2 portable auto-dock units, though. Which I don't know what those do. I'm guessing they're like a full heal. Okay, I'm gonna hop down, and an alien's gonna come through the door. Wow, surprising amount of restraint. I still don't have a keycard to that, so have I actually achieved anything? So security system is definitely still active. Oh, wait. Is that the panel there to disarm it? Do I just have to run across the room and take some damage? Ow, ow, ow. Oh no, that's just a save point. Damn it. Can I shoot the security system? No, it appears bullets go through it. Oh, ow. No one told me there was security in this room. At least it warned me last time. Okay, I feel like I fucked up by not turning these off. Oh hey, they can be destroyed. Okay. The collision is just picky, because I was clearly shooting through the gun last time. So apparently you just have to shoot the base. There's me running around with a pistol again. Like an idiot. God, blew through a bunch of medkits there. In fact, I'm out now. I feel like an idiot for doing that. Which is great. It's not like anyone's watching. Very low on ammo. Not happy about it. Small med kit. Just use it right away. Oh, shit. Are they taking more damage now? 2 shots at point blank totally should have killed that.
Security seal enabled.
I think I'm gonna die. I don't have enough health to survive a hit, and I only have the pistol, which just doesn't kill them fast enough.
Security disabled.
I break this. I cannot. Interesting. Sometimes the smoke drifts up quickly, like that. Or that. Or that. Stays in place kind of like that. Or drifts up slowly. Yeah. Slow. Slow. Fast. Kinda slow. Yeah, there's like 3 different speeds the smoke can rise up. Nice little bit of variety. I'm not horribly dead yet. There's probably one around this corner, but I won't be able to shoot fast enough. Holy shit, there's bullet holes in the wall from when I was here before. That's interesting. It preserves decals from through a load screen? Because that elevator there is clearly a load screen. So I fired a shotgun in that corridor, went through a load screen, did something in a different area, went through the load screen back, and the bullet holes were still there. That's kind of amazing.
Warning. Security systems armed.
Well, they're armed, but they don't exist anymore, so it's fine. Now the question is, do I go ahead and save here with low health and no healing items? Which is a bad idea, because if I die and reload, I'm still going to have low health and no healing items. Or should I just die and go back and try to do better and lose less health? I'm going to save. But I'm going to save to a new slot. And then, I guess, quit. I'm going to load the other save and see how far back it is. I actually don't remember what the last time I saved was. Oh, yes. It is all the way back to where I switched to Ripley. I still feel like I can do this better, so... Oh, wow, okay, finally. Weird. Why did it let me shoot it that many times without opening? When before they opened on the first shot. And that one let me actually blow it up. Okay, so apparently you can do that. Security disabled. I don't know which one that actually disables. Oh, it just opens this door. Okay. Yeah, switching weapons takes long enough. I was trying to get tricksy there and do one shot with the shotgun and then try to finish them off with the pistol, hoping they were close to dead after one shot. Just to save shotgun ammo. Seems that's not a great idea. Yeah, especially because they can just lunge like that. And I can't move as fast backwards as I can forward, which really annoys me. I hate when games do that. Quite a lot do, sadly. Even one of my favorite games, Dark Messiah, does that. Which is possibly the only flaw in Dark Messiah. I'm lying, by the way. Dark Messiah is far from perfect, but my god, I love that game. This moving light source sweeping through this duct is really cool. The more I look at it, the more I realize there's no actual source for it. There are no lights in this duct. I'm pretty much back to here with the security system. Except I have a fair bit of shotgun ammo and 3 medium medkits and 1 large, so not bad. I don't know if I'm hitting the base of it. I can't actually see the base of it. Perfect. Alright. That went so much better. Now I know I can save. Okay, this next room is... Yes, this is the one that also has an auto gun in it. So... Gonna try to do what I did before. It's a dead guy eating my bullets. Would you stop eating my projectiles? You know what? Stop it. Can I shoot you enough that you blow up? Oh, God. I'm just gonna have to stand somewhere else. Oh, that actually worked. Alright. Oh, come on. Shot him twice with a shotgun. I thought like 1 or 2 pistol shots would finish him off. I don't know why I even try. I'm really trying to conserve shotgun ammo as much as possible. That seems to be a fool's errand, because every time I try, I just lose health. So it's, well, which thing do you want to spend? The medkits to heal from getting hit, or the ammo to prevent, or to avoid getting hit? It's like, take your pick. You're gonna lose one or the other. Yeah, there we go. I like when that happens, and I get a kill in 1 hit. Seems to have a very low chance of happening.
Security seal enabled.
Yes, security seal enabled, which just makes me envision a seal, like the, you know, the animal, wearing like a mall security uniform. Wouldn't that be adorable?
Security disabled.
The delivery of disabled there is a little strange. Security seal enabled. I just disabled security though, didn't I? Yeah, it's off. Okay. Apparently it's the security somewhere else, and not the door right next to the switch, which, of course, you know, would make sense. Alright, so now we can go through the R&D door. I'm actually going to save here on the way back before going to R&D, because it is currently, yeah, it's 1:40 in the morning. I should probably go to bed.